Oh, look good, feel good. It's a great hour. Thank you for joining us. For the next hour, we're going to help you look good. And if you look good, you feel good as well. And that's both in terms of how you treat the outside and how you look after the inside as well. So there's lots to look forward to. And sometimes it could just be the hair. If you've got a great head of hair, I tell you what, that makes you look and feel fantastic. This is Philip Kingsley's elasticizer. Now, Philip Kingsley is a trichologist. He's a specialist when it comes to treating people's scalps and hair. And this is the super duper 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 size 1 litre of the elasticizer. Now, let me tell you, the 500ml one costs about £47. £47, 50 pence. And that gets loads and loads of 5-star reviews. This one is our beauty pick of the month. And so no delivery. It's the super 1 litre size. We've got the maximum number of easy payments, and at the end of the month, this offer will not be available. What does it do? It makes your hair more stretchy again. You know, when you brush your hair, it all snaps off. It's because it's not elastic enough, and as we get older, that is a big problem. Or as we treat it, or as we wash it, or as we go swimming, all of these things can really make your hair suffer. This makes it feel and look wonderful. And actually, one of the things that we need to look after is the inside, because they say you are what you eat. A lot of people have been really enthused and reinvigorated by the 5-2 diet. And that's the diet where you eat what you kind of normally eat on 5 days, but for 2 days of the week, you restrict your calories. And by restricting your calories, it has all sorts of health benefits. Not only, of course, losing lots of weight, but what do you eat on the days when you're only supposed to have 500 or 600 calories? It's really difficult. And that's why Diet Chef, by popular demand, has created the 5-2 Total Diet Replacement Plan. What we're doing is we're giving you the 2 days off, the fasting in inverted commas days, where you get the 500 to 600 calories with wonderful food, soups, shakes, breakfasts, snacks, all sorts of different things, and we can have that delivered to your door every 28 days at that fabulous event price, which is celebrating the fact that we've got something very special. 400 467. And then the other thing is, you know, I mean, it doesn't matter if you've got a great tan, your hair's wonderful, all that. If the legs are a bit of a problem and you're constantly going to the beautician to have the legs waxed or the bikini waxed or the underarms, or maybe it's the sideburns and the moustache that just never were a problem, or hairs in the old chinny chin chin. Yeah, eventually everyone has to do some of that hair removal. But the thing is, it's a constant trip to the beauty salon. It's sometimes not suitable for some people. You know, laser treatment not suitable if you've got lighter hair or grey hair and it's got to be darker hair. And oh, why is it always me that can't use the good things? Well, anyone can use this, and it's for permanent hair reduction. And it really is a very clever sort of beauty salon treatment that you can do at home. And we've got a 90-day period to put this to the test. Because of hair growth cycles, you'll want that 90-day period to show yourself that it really is working. It's back in stock, and it's the last day at that very special introductory price with 3 easy payments. Amy Ansell's going to show us that towards the end of the hour. But we're going to kick off this hour with something that is truly an amazing offer for an amazing product, today's special value. There's the great name of Slendertone, and there is an amazing offer, because this is the Slendertone Face and Toning and Lifting System with the conductive gel. And by the way, you've got 12 weeks supply, and in addition to the 12-week supply, we're giving you the 90-day period to put that to the test. Normally things have a 30-day period. There are 2 things in this show. There are 2 things in our 16,000 product inventory that have a 90-day money-back guarantee. And this has got 3 easy payments, and if you were to buy this direct from Slendertone, it would cost you £89 more. Why wouldn't you get it from QVC? But why would you want it? Well, I turn to Tracy, because I know you're evangelistic about this, because you discovered it.
I can't live without it.
You love it. In fact, all your friends now love it, and at parties, everyone's got to try it.
We're starting a Slendertone revolution.
I'm not surprised. But why? What does it do for you? What is so fantastic about this?
Well, the fantastic thing is, well, as you've said, it's electronic muscle stimulation. It's rebuilding the foundation of your face, the foundation that ages over time, the foundation, the muscle tissue. As you see on the VT, when you get to the age of 25, your muscle starts to deteriorate. This wonderful little machine gives you electronic stimulation, attacks the nerve endings, sending messages straight through into the muscles, contracting the muscles, exercising the muscles, building the muscles, firming the muscles, growing that volume, that plumpness from the inside out.
And it's no effort. You don't
Not
have
at
to
all.
be down the gym and making those funny faces in the mirror. When you're at your traffic jams, you're doing your facial exercises and you look like a fool. You don't need to do any of that because this does the exercises in a really, really clever way. Now, one of the reasons why we've given you a 90-day period to put this to the test is we did a survey, and after 12 weeks, about that sort of 90-day period, 94% of 51 women's faces felt firmer. And of those 51 women, 90%, that's 9 out of 10, reported an improvement in the appearance of the facial tone. And 80% reported that their faces looked lifted. Now, this was supposed to last the day. Thousands have been ordered, and we don't have enough to last the day. The morning show was very, very busy. This is a very special offer, only at this price today, and we've got about 400 odd left. There was a lot more than that ordered at 9 o'clock in the morning, so now's the time to get this. Give me a little bit of a guided tour, because it looks very simple. It is cordless, apart from the cord that attaches the unit to the little kind of headphones.
That's right.
But it's rechargeable, so you don't need to be near a plug socket.
Yeah, you plug it in 24 hours before use, charge it overnight, and then you're ready to go.
And how does it work? What do we do?
Basically, you turn it on, Simon. If I pop it down here, turn it on, and straight away the 20-minute lift and firm program will come up.
Because there's more programs than just the lift and turn.
There's three. It's not just a gym for your face that does all the work for you. It also has a massage program and also a radiance program as well. So you get 3 programs to do with what you will. So
I was talking to your best friend Claire, who we'll have a chat with in a second.
Yes.
It's just, it was the tone, it was the glow, it was that.
We're award-winning. We're endorsed by an aesthetic specialist called Dr. Wong in Harley Street.
Oh,
and
big
now
stuff.
we have celebrity endorsement by my best friend Claire.
Well, actually, let's have a word with the best friend Claire, because Claire, you are one of her best friends.
We are, yes.
And of course, when she told you about it, it was like constantly telling you about it. But your other half is in the public eye a lot.
The lovely Les Dennis.
The lovely Les. So you're out at these red carpet functions, you're photographed, you're always being photographed, and then you see the results. So you were interested in trying this?
Absolutely. And hearing Tracy rave about it, I just had to get my hands on one as well.
Now, what happened? Because you've only been using it 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And you've felt and seen a difference.
Absolutely. You see a difference after 2 weeks of using it, according to the programme. And it just brings this healthy glow to your face. It brings all the lovely circulation up, makes you look more radiant. You know, all the mums in the school playground are saying to me, have you had something done? You look like you've been away on holiday. Yeah, exactly.
Actually, there is a point, because we had a vet on the phone this morning,
right.
and she said she'd been trying it out for us. And the one thing that a lot of people said to her, have you lost weight? Now, she hadn't.
No, but it gives you the appearance. That's why it's called Slendertone. And getting back to the programme, Simon, as you see here, you've got 2 different control panels, a left side and a right side. So I've intensified the right side to 21 and the left side, because no person's face is the same, symmetrical. So you can raise it or lower it, whichever suits you the best. So if I just show you here, 26 on the right and say 24 on the left. If I look to camera.
Now, you don't need to fiddle around with those, we'll call them headphones, but they're little pads that sit just in the right place. And you can see it's not just cheeks and jowls, but it's round about the eyes. In fact, it's a huge area of muscles. And Tracy, you don't need to, because we used to have things that you had to move, and you did a little bit here, a little bit there, and a little bit here. But this one, that's the only position.
The way that it's been designed, and it's been especially designed to fit on the nerve endings that come directly in from the skull from the brain, that move the muscles, that give the actual contractions. It takes over your brain signals and does the work for you, basically.
So you just couldn't be watching the telly?
Oh, I lie in bed. I've just been telling you.
How about making the packed lunches and doing the vacuuming?
I do the vacuum in it.
Really?
Because it's so portable. I just pop it in my pocket.
Yes.
I mean, even I've been at Claire's mum's house and I was making breakfast the other day, and she said, Claire's mum said, what are you listening to, Tracy? And I said, I'm not, I'm exercising my face.
Has anyone's mum's tried it? Because a lot of people are saying, will it work for a more mature face? Because you're beautifully
Claire's
young.
mum?
Your mum's tried it?
Absolutely.
Can we ask how old your mum is?
72, and she doesn't look it.
Oh, that's great.
She tried it the other day. I mean, I'm up to about 30. Tracy's at 50 at the moment on the intensity programmes, because you can raise the intensity. And we do say start slowly.
Yeah, starts at 0 and goes up to 99. So
a bit like going to the gym.
Yeah.
Lighter weights to start with, and when you get more used to it, heavier. But what sort of, you should start at about, what, 15 or something like that, then you say?
I started at 15.
Okay.
And then I've now, because it becomes slightly addictive, because once you start to see the results, once you start to see the firming and the toning and the plumping and the lifted look, you want to use it more and more. So I'm now up to 50. 50. But I would not recommend you obviously start. No.
A full instruction booklet is given. It's more than a booklet. It's a manual, and it gives you all sorts of information about how to get the best from it, and it really guides you through it. You also get the charger, and the charger is not just for the UK plugs, but it happily comes with something for the European plugs as well. And then it's beautifully packaged, so you've got a great gift for somebody, and it comes with 12 of the conductive pads. Now, that's enough for 12 weeks. Because there's one for every week. And you will see and feel the difference. I guarantee it.
Absolutely.
And actually, our customers guarantee it as well. The customers' reviews have been fantastic. I can work on my body at the gym, but my face is something that I've been very conscious of. The machine was so easy to use, and I keep it by my bedside and put it on in bed. It doesn't hurt at all. The placement of the pads was very simple, just like putting on a pair of earphones. It is a bit like that. But don't put them on your ears, obviously. I like the fact that I could still wear my reading glasses. Yes, with the headset below the ear. So you can read in bed, and you can sit at the couch and read a magazine. Each side needs to be adjusted separately, which I've found useful, as one side of my face seems to feel the effect more than the other.
That's right.
Good, so you've got absolutely the perfect setting. The control unit is a perfect size to have in your pocket, so you can do the vacuuming, or making the packed lunches, or doing the cooking.
Absolutely. I'll go for a power walk like Claire does.
Indeed.
Gardening.
Now, we've got 300 left. It is an incredibly special offer. If you were to go to the Slendertone website, it would cost you another £89. Did they give you a 90-day...
No, only QVC gives you these great terms.
Extra 90-day money back. Did they give you the easy payments, interest-free?
Don't be silly, of course they
QVC
don't.
got 3 easy interest-free payments and a 90-day money-back guarantee, and it saves you an extra £89 compared with buying it from Slendertone.
Great Christmas present idea.
Do you know, actually, pop this in the present drawer. What a great...
Can you imagine?
That could be the major Christmas present.
I think Claire might be getting a mum one.
OK. But Slendertone, I mean... These guys have been doing this sort of thing for years.
Well, that's why it is tried and tested, Simon, because the parent company of Slendertone is Biomedical Research, and they're a medical group that have been around for 50 years. They supply hospitals, clinics with muscle rehabilitation.
So that's physiotherapists and things like that?
Physiotherapists.
Yeah, OK.
Basically, in order to rebuild patients' muscles back to health. So the technology in that sort of medical supplies is now in this beauty supply.
But why the face? I mean, because we put lots of lotions and potions on, and it's great to do that. But it's more fundamental if you address the muscles.
The muscles are the only muscle group in the body that are directly attached to the skin on the face. So, as I said earlier, when that starts to deteriorate, when it starts to sag, when it starts to give up that plumpness, you get that jowling effect, you get fine lines, you get wrinkles. If you start to refirm your muscles, exercise your muscles, plump your muscles from the inside out through exercise, you can then reverse the signs of aging.
Do you know, this is so worth a try. And the reason why it's worth a try, because if you're thinking, oh, I don't know, I've tried a few other things, this has been proven by so many people. Now, in this little survey that we did, 51 women, after 12 weeks, and they stuck with it for the 12 weeks, so you've got to use it regularly.
Yeah,
5
times
times
a week, 20 minutes a day.
94%, so that's 9.5 nearly out of 10, reported that their face felt firmer. Would creams do that? 90%, 9 out of 10 reported improvement in the appearance of the facial tone. Creams would be delighted with that sort of result. 80% reported that their face looked lifted.
Yeah.
And that's just after 12 weeks.
So you can imagine the effects you're going to get with your creams and your serums that you get here on QVC and your Slendertone Face.
However...
Maintenance, though, is very important.
So after the 12 weeks, when you used it 5 times a week, then... 2
or 3 times a week, just to maintain your muscle tone. Obviously, you go to the gym and you build up all these fantastic abs or biceps. You don't just then stop, because then they'll just deteriorate. You just keep it going, just a maintenance programme, 2 or 3 times a week. But then you've got your Radiance programme, which is a lovely 10-minute programme that you can do in the mornings before you go to work, or if you're going on a date,
or a big event.
Or a big event.
Wedding days.
I mean, this is the programme, the Lift and Tone programme is something you work to have that great big event and really see the difference. Radiance is a little bit more va-va-voom, a little bit more instant, oxygenates your skin. Then the massage programme. 15 minutes of beautiful, soothing massage.
Do you fancy a massage? Do you fancy some of that va-va-voom? Or you just fancy that?
Yeah.
Instead of that. It's limited in stock. Now, that means 90% of the stock has already been bought by somebody else. It's very, very busy in the telephone lines. If you want to order, call us now on 0800 50 40 30 if you're a brand new customer, and we'll guide you through the process. We guarantee you that you'll love it, and you've got the best part of 12 weeks to try that out. If you've a customer who's shopped with us before, you can tap the app or you can use Q card 0800 52 42 32. But don't let this opportunity to get by. We may have advanced orders, but then you'll have to wait a little bit longer for it. And there's not a huge amount of those either. But if you want it and you want it now, then order and try it. It's £89 cheaper than the Slendertone website.
It's unbelievable.
You get 12 weeks of the supply, so you can really put it to the test, and that guarantee lasts for the full 12 weeks process. So you can really test it out. And people will see the results.
Absolutely.
But you can't just do it on Mondays and then do it the following Monday.
5 times a week,
For
20 minutes a day.
We sit down for a cup of tea for 20 minutes.
Oh, I've done it when I've been having a glass of wine. I've done it.
Oh,
You can do it
I tell you,
cooking the
girls.
dinner. You can do it while you're chatting.
Okay.
You know, it doesn't get in the way of anything. And what it does is it exercises your face for you. No effort from yourself. None whatsoever.
Do you feel, I don't know, better when your face is toned?
After 2 weeks,
Really?
I saw a difference in my skin.
Okay.
The radiance, the vitality, the plump was just that little bit more.
Did other people say things?
Yeah. Again,
What?
have you lost weight? What have you been doing? Have you been on holiday recently? And I'm like, well, no, not really.
But you're smiling. A lot of people will be a little... I mean, obviously, if you are in any doubts as to this is suitable for you, consult your doctor. But basically, it's one of these sort of things. It's been around, the electro muscle stimulation has been around for a long time.
50 years, medical-based technology that now has been brought to the beauty industry so we can all enjoy it in our own homes.
Well, we've got 100 left.
My goodness.
And there was about 400 or 500 were orders in the morning show. It's very limited in stock. By the way, the 3 easy payments, how does that work? You pay £53.32 now, plus a little bit for the delivery, and it's on its way to you. And in 3 to 5 working days' time, you are trying this on. Now, I have to say, I saw Claire walking down the corridor, and she had them around her neck. It just looked like headphones. Very cool headphones.
Yeah.
So if the postman comes, you just take it off, and you answer the door, and you say, oh, he's got a new iPod or something like that, and then just pop it back on again. It doesn't,
They're
it's not
so
an inconvenient
inobtrusive,
thing.
no,
Yeah.
and they just go along in your day. You can do anything with them on. Walk the dog.
Yeah.
Chat on the phone, do the ironing.
But whilst we have fun with it, and it is a fabulous thing, and it really makes the difference, and you can see the difference, it's very clever, serious science behind it all, isn't it?
Absolutely. Well, as I say, it's based in the medical industry. We've won awards for it. The medical side of it, the biomedical research, which is the parent company, supplies hospitals, clinics all around the world with electronic muscle stimulation, which repairs patients' muscles back to health. What they've done is they've brought it to the beauty industry in order to restore our facial muscles back to their more youthful shape, their more youthful plumpness, as it were, restoring the foundation of your face from the inside out.
Do you know, it's one of these things, what other people say about it is so revealing because they are all surprised that it works. They're all surprised it works so well.
Did I tell you that our friend Michelle Collins,
Coronation Street?
Coronation, Stella on Coronation, she's got one, yeah. And as I say, the Dr. Wong of Harley Street, he's now recommending it to all of his patients as a non-invasive procedure.
If you didn't have one of those, of course, you can do facial exercises. So you can... you can look like a Maori warrior.
It would take you about 20
It's quite
hours.
hard to learn those. This one you just put on, after you've read the book for 5 minutes, you're using it. And then you'll maybe experience some of these things. And this is things that customers who've tried it have said. It was simple to use, and the big advantage over others I've seen is the face set, so that you don't have to hold the machine over the muscles for yourself. And that's it. You don't need to find the right spot. It knows what to do.
It's been designed that way.
I've used this toner every other day ever since I got it, and now I find it's become part of my routine. It's quite easy to use, and it fits in very well, and it's not a chore at all, and that's why we stick with it, and that's why then it has a lasting great effect.
Right.
You just keep using it to maintain the wonderful wonderful effect that you notice.
You see the results so quickly, and because you enjoy the results and you get a real buzz from how you're changing, how the muscle tone in your face is changing, you want to make it. It becomes slightly addictive.
And you always have clean skin when you use it. Not damp skin,
yes.
no
really
oils, no
You've really got to try and
brushes.
look after your pads, because your pads are the conductive gel, medical-grade pads that are needed for the unit to work. So I've got makeup. I should have really taken it off. Clean face, dry face, put it straight on, switch it on, and you're ready to go.
I'll just a quick chat with Claire again, because, I mean, obviously, you're doing quite a lot of working out here, because you would normally use it for 20 minutes, maybe 5 times a week. You're using it a lot more than that. When you have used it a little bit more than you should have done, do you kind of notice that it's like when you've been down the gym, your muscles feel a bit tired?
Your muscles start aching. It's like when you've had a day where you've non-stop laughing and talking and your face aches
Wedding
the
days,
next day.
when you're constantly smiling,
Absolutely, and but you know when you've overdone this, and you just have a rest day and go back to it the next.
The 2 days rest day that you have allows the muscle to build up, allows the muscle to regenerate. Exactly.
When should you start using something like this? Because you said at about the age of 22 or 25 or whatever.
25, your muscles start to deteriorate. So from then on. But I mean, I'm 45 now, and in the last sort of few years, I thought I really need to do something. But doing this, it's exercising my face, it's volumizing it rather than doing anything else. You know?
And you still use your serums and your lotions and your potions?
It works really well with, you know, you're exercising from the inside out, whereas the potions are coming from the outside in.
Now, it's sold out.
No.
I did say it would sell out. It has, but we knew there were some advanced orders. Now, we don't have many advanced orders, so if you've got friends and you're thinking, oh, we're going to get one of these, or it's for presents, then make sure you get your order in quickly, because when the advanced orders are gone, it will be gone at this special offer. Now, it's going to come out to you week commencing the 15th of July, so you will have to wait just 2 or 3 weeks longer to get it. You won't have to pay anything until it's sent out to you. You can, if you order it today, reserve it at the today's special value price with the 3 easy payments, and that 90-day guarantee will start the day that it arrives. So the offer's just the same, but you will have to wait a little longer. But if you think, I'll order that tomorrow, you won't get that offer. So today's the day to order it, even though you do have to wait a little bit longer. So you can start whenever you think, you know what, I need to do something about this.
Absolutely. And then go on, as you say. I mean, Claire's mum's 72, and she's started to use it, and she really wants one. So, I mean, even men can use it. There's room for all of us. Anyone who wants to lift, tone and firm the muscles from the inside out, this is the perfect thing.
Well, thank you, ladies, so much for joining me.
Our pleasure.
We'll see you later on if we have any left of our advanced orders. But that is today's special value. Some advanced orders coming out to you week commencing the 15th of July. Get them today and save yourself £89 over the normal Slendertone web price, and 3 easy payments, which nobody else seems to offer you, and the fact that you've got a 90-day money-back guarantee, which nobody else seems to offer you, and that guarantee starts the day that it arrives. There's 100 on the telephone line ordering. We've already sold out of what we had in the warehouse. Don't miss the opportunity to get this at today's special value price. We do have a very limited number of advanced orders, and then after that, it's gone. 400, 429. You can send it back and get the £13.75 back. Now, that's a belter of an offer. Sinead, Kirsty, thank you ever so much.
Thank you.
Lovely to see you.
You too.
Actually, we won't see you again. The month's almost up.
I know. We've got a couple more hits today.
Oh, OK.
Sticking around for a while.
We'll see you in a while. By the way, today's special value. Now, it has sold out, but we do have some advanced orders. It's been very busy on the telephone line. In the last hour, we had about 300 or 400 people order it already. We've got about 150 of the advanced orders left. Now, 150 disappeared in about the first 2 or 3 minutes, so it's very, very doubtful if you leave this until later on in the day that you're going to get it. Now, remember, it's an £89 saving compared with buying this from the Slendertone website. Remember that we offer you a 3 easy payments at no extra charge, and we offer you a 90-day money-back guarantee. There are only 2 products in the 15 or 16,000 products that we have in our inventory that have a 90-day money-back guarantee. This is one of them, and you'll see the other one in a few minutes' time. And that's because in a big survey that we did of 51 women, in 12 weeks, so many of them reported masses of improvement. And those are the sort of things that you want to have tested out for you. Now, you've got that 90-day period to make sure that it works for you. Yes, you continue to use your serums and your oils and your facials, but this is the one that works the muscles. And then, like our 51 women, you might see 94% of them reporting that their face felt firmer. Will you find that? 90%, 9 out of 10 reported that the improvement in the appearance of their facial tone, and 80%, that's 8 out of 10, said that their face felt lifted. for $159.96. And actually, all you need to part with now is $53.32 and the delivery. That's a great today's special value, but not for much longer. We'll see you in a minute.